Hi, hello everyone. So sorry for not conducting this live today, as there had been some family function. You can understand, right? That 8 days of fasting, and then if someone has done all 8 days, then we have a celebration, or we call it as parna. So we had a function of that in our family. So have been there. Okay, so let's see what we had last week. Okay, so the view was we will have resistance at 560. We have not yet crossed 501, and we have not even broken 17100. So we are still in the same range, same place for almost 5 days. It was a short week, so you can say 4 days. Bank Nifty has remained also around the same area. It has not gone beyond 36,500. I think once it went, it took support and it bounced back. So it's still working the same range for it. IT shows some tiredness, but we'll have to see whether we can initiate some shorts or not. Because there is also PRD setups getting up. FMCG did good. We saw Nestle trade on both the sides. We took only on the long side though. Nifty Auto did okay because Maruti did trigger it, but I think we didn't took it, and it was nice because it eventually hit a stop loss. So we didn't took that trade because I was looking at 15 minutes chart and that was at resistance. So there is a gap resistance on lower time frame, which is the reason why it is not able to cross 7,000 actually. I think around 6980 there is a gap on Maruti. And pharma is now doing its job. It is getting a reversed. So bounce from 40 is done. And let's see whether it has crossed 60 or not. So let's start for this week. This is now going to be for the week starting on 13th of September. Let's see Nifty. So Nifty shows some sideways movement in the last 4 days, and we are still in the same range. Still, there is a support level around the low of the week, so we can say it around 250. And the daily RSI does not show any divergence or anything yet. It's 82.62. It does show some divergence. Shows some divergence on daily. It's not a big white candle, so there can't be much divergence in this case. But let's see. Weekly is all good, and monthly is all good. So still a lot of steam left in this rally on the upside, as per what I am seeing on the charts. There can be some retracement so that even daily RSI comes a bit lower. Maybe it might come down to 17,000, 17,050 or something. But let's see whether it comes or not is the question. Okay, we are holding it long in top bottom, and let's continue to do that. It's around the same where it stopped last week. It's around 364. Last week it was 329. So it's I think more than last week. Okay, and it's same daily all-time high close with bullish candle and bandwalk. Okay, there is no bandwalk this time, but daily consistently small candles, small candles, and has equal bearish divergence setup. Okay, so this is one we have. Weekly bullish? No, weekly is not bullish candle. Weekly is a doji at bandwidth. Doji and bandwidth. And monthly bullish candle. Well, this is there. Okay. Still, you can say it's a diamond index, and this remains the same. Okay. Now let's see Bank Nifty. Okay, it's around 60. Yeah, around 60. Here also it is CIP on 60. This is what we were looking at. And I feel there is going to be some upside movement now because we have closed this breakout and CIP. Okay, so this if works out, you might see a new high. So probably next week is the time where Bank Nifty might give you good news of a new high about 37,800 because this is where we might retest it. This is a very good way of saying it. Okay, it's a breakout with volume and CIP with neutralized volume, and it's really looking good to me right now. Yet let's take entry as for top bottom and monthly has started okay. So in a way, it's also a golden index, and also on monthly basis, it has never seen a close above 36,500 so far. So in a way, monthly it shows, but the monthly candle is still to close. So I will not say it as a diamond index, but it gives you that feeling of that breakout now. So let's wait for it. It looks okay to me. Daily doji at price support and price and 60 actually. Support. Weekly has about 16 breakout. So weekly has about 60 breakout. Right. And CIP on breakout. Monthly is okay. Again, even same, there is no changes. 37,250 on closing basis. If you see there has been taken out, you surely then see a new high. Okay, so that is the signal. I think let's follow top bottom for entry onto the upside on Bank Nifty. Okay, let's go to the other sectors. The other sectors shows some type of correction or not. Yo man, there is a PRD setup on daily and it is giving some confirmation with a bullish haram. Okay, so we do see there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bar PRD and there is a confirmation here. Daily RSI corrected and it's now ready for a new movement upside, probably. But there is some headache on the weekly. We see a doji again at. So this is interesting. Now weekly has got a doji after a band walk at band resistance. So now we need to see what it does in the coming week. Daily shows PRD and monthly and weekly are showing resistance at upper band. So monthly only if it crosses above it, it is looking good to me. Otherwise, we'll have to see. So it's now not a diamond index. Okay, because it's not a new high. High was 35,500 and now it is below. So we remove it, but it's still a golden index. And so is this. Forward to right here, it is a golden index. Okay, this also is a golden index now, not diamond. So golden, 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 and even this is golden. And this is around the same close, by the way. Last week's close it was around 890. This is 800. So daily 6 bar PRD setup and confirmation weekly doji at upper band resistance, monthly this is for August actually, but now we can say monthly is doji at all-time high. Okay, so it's now also turned to golden because it's no more at all-time high. It's not at 35,500. Okay, so it's a golden index now. Okay, let's say now Nifty FMCG, or maybe I think let's see first infra and reality. Let's see reality first. It has got some dojis at 60, so there is now chance for it to bounce. If it bounces from this place, this is looking okay. There is a shooting star post. So there is an M setup in reality sector. We'll have to see what it does. But monthly looks so far so good. Month is yet to complete. As far as it remains above 400, it looks good on monthly. Weekly has some pressure because this is a typical M setup. Okay, it's from point 1, point 2 so outside, then almost taking support at 20 mm, then inside and divergence, and now that can be the first target to be is this. Normally the target in this case is going to be this 393, 395. Let's see whether it comes down to that or not. And if it gives you the first target and starts moving down, second target is 289. So then this has got a good fall also. So we'll have to check reality sector as well. But right now it is looking okay. On daily it is 60 support and it is the first 60 support. And it's a doji at 60. So we'll have to see what it does tomorrow. Nifty infra. Okay, so there is some bearish divergence on infra. Here 78, 77. The doji at bandwalk, above bandwalk. This is similar to Nifty. Here also it's fine. So in this case also we see something on daily, same as Nifty, but there is nothing on weekly and monthly. So looks strong, might have some retracement. Let's see. Let's go to FMCG. FMCG has got divergence here on daily. It's very clear here, 85 and 83. But it also has got a setup of here. So let's see whether we go about a high again. So it's a doji at bandwalk. We had same thing a week prior, and then we had a big white. We'll have to see what it does. And it's at all-time high. So it still continues to be the diamond part, and it's a bandwalk on monthly as well. So I think this sector has still got steam in it. Let's see the stocks as well. Okay, it's a 6 bar. Doji at bandwalk. Yeah, above bandwalk actually. Okay, correcting some words here. And monthly bandwalk started. Yes, diamond index. So this is fine. Okay, let's go to the other index. Cursor की तरह. Mr. Pharma, you done a good job. And see, finally we had this 60 resistance. Last week only we thought of it. It did resist it. And also shows some development on price. Just see this. So now wait for a breakout about this only. So only if 14,600 is crossed on pharma, you can go long on pharma stocks. That is what I can say. As per daily chart, it's look little bit of lower top, lower bottom. See, you can see it's a lower top than this. This is a lower top than this, and this bottoms are also moving down. Okay, so be very careful with pharma stocks. Here it is okay, but see, even weekly resisted 60, by the way. It shows some bearishness again in this stocks. And this still remains above. So 13,000 or 14,000 is the benchmark as per all the time frames. By the way. So let's see. Nine, 60 resisted. Daily doji gold economy usually doji at price support and resisted 60 already. Okay, weekly no alert bar, it failed. So you say weekly resisted 60 and monthly is small candlelights. Monthly around here. Okay. Let's see auto. Auto. Okay. It also had similar things. So it is also doing a lower top, lower bottom. There's this. उम्मीद है थी ये टाइम पे ये टॉप क्रॉस कर जाएगा, लेकिन लड़का हार गया। ये देखना पड़ेगा क्या करेगा। It is resisting 20 MA on weekly and around 60 still on monthly. So I'm still hopeful it might bounce, but when we don't know. So let's start. Price support. Same is the yeah. तो 11 24 का 11-12 हो गया। Resisted and monthly is below around 60. Below भी चलेगा 59.35, ठीक है। Okay, now let's start with the stocks. Okay, let's see metals. For metals have crossed this now, so the gap is closed finally. I think. Yep, we close the gap. Now there can be some resurgence in metal stocks. Let's see. 60 needs to be crossed on daily. That is the first thing that it has to do. Okay, so hammer on 60 has worked on weekly for it. So again a doji, but let's see now whether it goes up or not. It's looking okay. It's okay. Now it might use some up direction for it. Daily only needs to cross 60 because it's around 56, 57, 58 RSI. So need to have a breakout of this range. Then metal stocks will again start shining. Maybe we might have a new high on metal stocks. Okay, let's move to stocks. Okay, let's start with ACC infra. Here you get a trade directly without any interest. What is this 66? What is this 64? There is a 6 bar PRD and confirmation. Very good one. सोच क्या है तो 26 56, so 30 rupees over the recent all-time high. You are expecting 25.10 as the target. And you can buy a okay, I think I lost my connection. So VCC is the first trade we have got. Okay. 464. 5 is the close. We will keep correcting it. We'll see. This looks fantastic to me. Maybe we get it what? Oh, high है इसका हाई है ना तो बड़ा था इसका 25 38 48 टारगेट ऑन है एक्चुअली PRD का that's not wasted by about 80. There is almost 60 points, 70 points gain, 35 points. Yes. And let's go to Ultratech. क्या बोलता है? Same actually. 65, 66. Okay. 7937, 7948. So 48 and 37. So it is okay. 63. Maybe PRD. It's also doji at CIP. You buy above the doji's high, or let's see, close is 7996, right? So buy above 8000 for a target of कितना target है इसका right है इसका 71 is the high, 84 is the high. Okay. So around 8100, so 100 points is the target on this. ठीक है, ये भी अच्छा ही है. और इसका लो क्या है, दोनों के बीच में लो क्या है 7885 और इसका लो क्या है 7900. ओके, कैन हैव इट 7948. Just need to get the target properly. Okay. Now let's go to Reliance. Reliance is at gap support, but there is a shooting star with good volume. So I'm a bit worried for it to enter into any trade long right now. We had a good run already. It's too far on 60, so there is no other way. But weekly also shows some type of retracement, though it is a above band. Diamond stock actually. I'm wanting to see a CIP on this. Let it calm down before we enter into it now. तो एशियन पेंट क्या बोलता है? ओहो ये तो जाते ही जा रहा है भाई, कोई तो रोक लो. It has got a good flag type of a movement. So there is good volume in this three, and then there is sideways. A similar volume here, which failed. Now we need a volume again of this candle with the big white. So buy can be above this. Let us see what it can be. I'm just taking this. See, this arrow will depend on where the breakout is. Is it on 10th of September, which was on holiday, so वो नहीं आएगा. So 13th या तो फिर 12th 14th. तो अभी मंडे या तो ट्यूसडे जिस दिन ब्रेकआउट होता है उधर ये लाइन से टारगेट होता चलता है. आई एम वेरी कंजर्वेटिव, सो आई यूज द लोएस्ट पॉइंट. It comes to around 3570 as a target on this. Looks good, I think. Let's see. And this becomes a 3300 becomes a stop loss. Your buy is going to be about 3365 maybe. So if you don't want to trade this in futures, you can also trade this easily on equity. Asiano paint दिख रहा है. Asiano paint 64, 46, sorry, 47 it is. Okay, I'm rounding in 0.95. Okay, so buy about 3, 4, 8. 375, 3, 7, 5, 35. Okay, we saw 3570. I'm just putting 3500 for now. Answer is now. Let's go to Unilever and all. What about bearish divergence दिखता हुआ? Confirmation के लिए रुकना पड़ेगा. It's short below this actually. But let's see weekly क्या दिखा रहा है क्या कुछ. थोड़ी बाबा जाने दो. कौन मत करेगा उसको शॉर्ट कर देगा. Weekly is a good bandwalk actually. So you don't expect it to be shorted like that. But that is this. Hmm. Hmm. Plus has a bearish divergence and it does has a descending ascending wedge. And ascending wedge is normally bearish in nature. अगर ये टूटता है 2760 के नीचे you can short it for 27 22 20 तक का ये इधर एक गैप सपोर्ट है उसको जाने दो गैप सपोर्ट वाला चीज को शॉर्ट नहीं करते लेने के लेने पड़ेगी ठीक है अच्छी नेस्ले ने क्या किया उसने अच्छा काम किया उस दिन ये उसने गिरा और में भी पैसा दिया फिर 60 सपोर्ट से बाउंस में भी पैसा दिया अभी कुछ नहीं देगा जाने दो अभी 60 से काफी ऊपर चला गया है नाउ देयर इज अ 3 बार बेरिश डाइवर्जेंस इन फैक्ट पूरी बाबा 3 बार so again it is a short below 20,200 it's the same as your stop loss 450 and expect it to now come below this. The lever is ruled out. Nestle buy, I'm ruling it out now. Let us have the sell trade. 464. Okay, sell below. How much is this candle? Low is 19,800. Okay, 900 you can consider. 900 to 550. So it is 650 पॉइंट का कैंडल है वो तो 350 पॉइंट निकाल दो हाई में से it becomes what 225 that is fine correct 220 target is okay 19,600 or maybe 750 700 के आसपास है ठीक है let's move to banking sector HDFC Bank at 60 support at CIP looks good for another retesting of 1600 plus. So we need to close this gap. अभी एक बार अभी बस 1606 के ऊपर क्लोज दे दे. So it's also on monthly weekly 60 support. This is also looking okay. Okay. तारीख तो हम PRD पे यूज होगा. Yes. 65, 62, 2.8, 62, 68 and 71. So there is some PRD movement here also. Why of this is about 84 as per this. 84 to 1600 and नीचे उसको HDFC बैंक कर देंगे 156 नहीं 1571 HDFC Bank looks good. Let's say ICICI Bank क्या बोलता है? वो भी 60 सपोर्ट पे है. CIB पे भी है. ये भी सही है. बेरिश डाइवर्जेंस है लेकिन कंफर्म नहीं हो रहा है. इट्स फाइन. कोटक पूरी बब्बा first 60 support after a breakout with a big wide with volume. ये है तुम्हारे दांतों की बनावट. और ये है CIP. और ये है रेंज शिफ्ट. So it is looking really good. This can drop at this level 40-50 रुपए. तो वही बैंक निफ्टी इज लुकिंग स्ट्रांग. अरे इसको अभी बैंड ये स्क्वीज है यार. ये स्क्वीज के बाद पागल होता है, बावरा हो जाता है. ये होने का चांसेस है अभी वापस. There can be, you can buy this in cash by the way. If anybody is looking to invest, this is a good stock. It's already a breakout. इसका टारगेट क्या आएगा? Hope everyone knows how to get a target of a trend line breakout. थोड़ा नीचे आएगा तो वही अराउंड ऑल टाइम हाई पे आके रुकेगा. और ऐसे ही गया तो वो भी फटेगा मेरे ख्याल से. It's looking good, decent. It's an equity item. I think दो इक्विटी बोल दिया मैंने. एक एसीसी भी बोल दिया और ये भी बोल दिया. तो एसीसी बोला मैंने. शॉर्ट टर्म मेमोरी लॉस है कुछ तो बोला था. वीक स्क्रिप्ट बोला था जो मैंने. आई थिंक एसीसी भी बोला था. इट इज लुकिंग गुड. नहीं एशियन पेंट बोला था सॉरी. हाँ शॉर्ट टर्म मेमोरी लॉस. देखो लाइव रहता था ना तो कोई ना कोई बोल देता था मुझे मैंने क्या बोला था. मोस्टली आई थिंक देवेन भाई ऑलवेज keeps sending. He's busy with Ganpati at his place. Okay. It is looking good actually. So Kotak, ICICI, Axis क्या बोलता है? अरे बाप रे ये तो सब 60 सपोर्ट पे है. ये अगर थर्सडे को देख लेता तो BNF का 10-15 लोग लेके बैठना चाहिए था. ये क्या है? लुकिंग गुड. SBI क्या बोलता है लास्ट में? थोड़ा 60 के नीचे, इधर 60 के ऊपर पे डोजी. एक मिनट उसका गैप क्लोज हुआ क्या? हुआ क्या? ओके यहाँ पे नहीं है गैप. इट इज गुड एक्चुअली. Even SBI and all are neutral but mainly private banks and जिसका सबसे ज्यादा वेटेज है वो सब तो अच्छे दिख रहे हैं. Okay, so far so good on banking industry and we got a trade on HDFC Bank also. So I think हम लोग ने क्या क्या देखा? ACC देखा, एशियन देखा, नेस्ले तो लीवर देख लिया. So we now have to see FMCG, IT and pharma. नहीं FMCG देखा sorry, IT, auto and pharma. Let's start with IT. TCS क्या बोलता है? अरे भाई साहब PRD कंफर्म करके बैठा है. क्या बोलता क्या है? इसके ऊपर में बाई करो 3825 के ऊपर में. लेट्स सी द टारगेट ऑफ दिस 3893 and this is 29. So 30 50 और अरे बाप रे 58 रुपीज अबाउट द गुड. TCS ये सेल भी अच्छा चला था अपना. हम लोग ने आई थिंक खाली अमर सर ने लिया था. 3001 बाय अबाव. इसके अबाव भाई गुड नंबर. जिंगलाला 3940. इससे लगेगा लो. ब्लैक कैंडल का लो which is 69 और ये 70 दोनों सेम है. 70 लगाएंगे. got some good decent trades for next week. Okay, let's see if we yes come down and maybe it might. It's also at support by the way. Second 60 support and maybe at the range below. So at least you can trade it for this 40-50 rupees. So there is something. HCL Tech was about 1200. Yeah, it's almost 1200 and it's okay. There is some bearish divergence, but still it is looking okay. ये bearish divergence में ज़्यादा confirm नहीं किया है इधर और इधर. वापस घूमने लगा ऊपर. Hammer भी आ गया, volume decent है. Okay, so HCL Tech. So we got TCS already and let's see last mine. पापा ये भी एक BRD लेके बैठा था. ये भी अच्छा लग रहा है. There is a good still rally left, I think, in IT because daily on IT has increased a bit and it's now looking okay to pick up another part or another high. And let's now start with Maruti. Maruti is first 40 support now. It's at support. Maruti is at 20 MA resistance. So I think, and that is also price resistance. You need to be careful on this stock. We already अपना sell में है in top order. We now need to see whether it breaks down from here or it goes up. So wait and watch it. तब तक इसको छुओ मत. System if you're following like top bottom or something like that, it's okay. So this is where it is. So it is still in that range and see over here also past में भी वो leader भी देखो वही range है. ये 6830, 6800 is a good support and resistance both. So now let's see what it does. This is looking dangerous. I will not say anything on this right now. एस्कॉर्ट्स का बहुत बातें चल रहा था. एस्कॉर्ट्स क्या कर रहा है? एस्कॉर्ट्स बाय कर सकते हो बट वी नीड दिस गैप टू बी क्लोज. सो वी नीड टू बाय अबाउट द हाई on closing basis by the way. Okay, and this is also at price resistance. ये जो previous pick है उसका resistance है. इधर से लेता हूँ ना पूरा दिखेगा. ये अच्छा खासा resistance है इसको. Okay, so need to buy above this. This, there is a small gap here, then there is a gap also here, and that's why it is not able to cross. आराम से बाई करो. इधर तक का रास्ता है उसका. इसके ऊपर में जाएगा तो बाई करो. I would not suggest a buy at this time on this. And short नहीं बनता है क्योंकि बनता है actually. There is an M setup also in this, but M setup बिगाड़ दिया एक white आके. I think ये gap down हुआ है. और मतलब इट इज अ बैड ट्रैप आल्सो. बैर को ट्रैप कर दिया. देखो इधर कंफर्मेशन एंड का देखे गैप डाउन करके जूम करके ऊपर ले गया. तो अभी इधर क्या करेगा वो पता नहीं है. तो वेट एंड वॉच फॉर मंडे. तो ये भी एम पैटर्न में से निकल गया. एम में नीचे 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 जाना चाहिए. बीच में ऐसा ऊपर नहीं जाता है. या तो फिर कल एकदम मस्त बैरिश ये मजाना चाहिए एंगल फिर तो ठीक है. छोटी छोटी कैंडल बनाएगा तो एम इज डिस्टर्ब. इट्स अ परफेक्ट टाइम एक्चुअली. But now let's see what it does. Bajaj, हमारा Bajaj. Oh, हमारा Bajaj is at 40 support, but there are too many gaps at the start only. We are buying anyway is about this. And expect a breakout in this. Let it be. Let's see if 40 support पे है, monthly भी का है. एक minute. Does it look more beautiful on a trend line? Let's see that. Maximum touching points are this. Let's see. Breakout देगा तो मंडे को देखेंगे. looking okay. तो 60 के रेजिस्टेंस पे फंसा पड़ा है. There is some type of, this is a trend line breakout and there is a CIP on trend line as well. We have to see what the stocks are doing. And ये थोड़ा दिख रहा है कि टू व्हीलर्स धूम 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 मचाएंगे लगता है. लेट्स सी. हमारा बजाज एंड हीरो पे नजर रखनी पड़ेगी इसको. लास्ट लेट्स सी डीआरआर क्या बोलता है. मिस्टर डीआरआर it is trying to consolidate itself before it tries to take this. ये बहुत बड़ा कैंडल है, बहुत बड़ा वॉल्यूम है. See, this shorters have not got out yet. आपको वॉल्यूम दिखेगा ही नहीं किधर. इसमें अब तक शॉर्ट कवरिंग आया ही नहीं है. एंड इसका फर्स्ट टारगेट हो गया. ओके, बुलिश डाइवर्जेंस एट लोअर बैंड हैज टेकन इट टिल अपर बैंड. खत्म. आपको पता नहीं क्या करेगा ये. So I would still wait for more confirmation before I initiate a new purchase on this. Long trade नहीं कर सकते. No clear direction because now they've ended with a doji. ये तो छेदी सी है, इसमें इतने छेद हो गए ना, मुझे पता नहीं चलेगा कि कब क्रॉस होएगा. यहाँ तक आ सकता है एक बार. लेट्स सी. इट्स रेंज शिफ्ट आल्सो, सो इट्स लुकिंग डिसेंट. ठीक है, थके हुए घोड़े पे कौन पैसा लगाता है. This is the range shift even on weekly and daily. So it looks good. If anyone wants to accumulate them on equity, you can do it. It looks good for equity. I think that's enough. I think we have got some 6 trades already and we have the view as well. So let's see if we get to a new Bank Nifty high in the coming week. Okay, I'm looking forward to it, looking at the banking stock and the way Bank Nifty is right now. So let's see. Okay, guys. So thank you everyone, and let's see next week. So next week probably we'll do it live. This week only because I had a family function and had to attend. I had to do it today offline. So thank you everyone.